Oh boy, it's beginning to feel a bit like deja vu. Here we are in the Redstone Advent Calendar world. We're at day 17. Let's go, shall we? It's right up in the corner again. Nice. You all knew I couldn't hold off any longer. This is another door, I guess, in the Redstone Advent Calendar series. And this time, rather than it being like a proper door, this one is a 2x2 seamless flush piston door that closes and opens extremely quickly, and the redstone is also extremely compact and small and cheap as well. It's a really nice little door. I made it a while ago, so let's go into how to build it, shall we? I'm really excited for this one. It's going to be great. So as always, you want to get yourself started with the piston door hallway like this, and flush doors are a little bit weird in that you actually want a hole in the wall like this, and what I've done is I've actually extended it 3 blocks back as well to give us space for the layout, which is the first thing that we are going to do. So first of all, go right to the bottom of the door like this, and you just want to place sticky pistons facing upwards like that. So when they extend, that'll get pushed into the hallway. Nothing really difficult or confusing about that, and we'll do the same on the other side as well. Okay, now what we want to do is actually do quite an interesting little bit on the sides. So first of all, place a sticky piston on the middle block of this I guess hallway going backwards, and do the same on the other side, and then come 2 temporary blocks up, remove the first one, and place a regular piston facing downwards like that, and do the same on the other side as well. There's a lot of repetition in this build, I think you'll notice. Okay, and then what you can do is place immovable blocks just in front of those sticky pistons like that, and what we can do is come to this side first and place 2 sticky pistons facing inward towards your hallway like that, and once again the same on the other side like so. Brilliant so far. This is most of the layout done. The only thing you want to do is actually come 1, 2, 3 temporary blocks, remove the first 2 and place a regular piston facing upwards, and do the same on the other side as well. And if you want to, if it would make you feel more comfortable, just take a step back and make sure that these regular pistons are completely in line with one another on all of the axes. If they're not, then you'll have to obviously change it around to make it so. I don't know why I said that, to be honest. It's pretty obvious. Okay, we can start on the wiring now. So we want to firstly connect these regular pistons with redstone dust, and also place 2 more redstone dust at the back here, and then on this block place a repeater on 3 ticks of delay, and then a tempo block here and a block up, and you can remove that block. Dust on both of those sticky pistons there, a block down like that, a block down and to the right like that, you can remove that block, and then the same thing again like this, is you have a diagonal line of 3, and then just connect that to the sticky piston over there and put dust on all of those blocks. Now do the same on the other side, so repeater here on 3 ticks of delay, redstone dust on top of both of those sticky pistons there, a tempo block here, a block up like that, and a block down like that. You can move that tempo, excuse me, frog in my throat, tempo block, and then make a diagonal line of 3 blocks going down like that, connect it to that sticky piston, and then put dust on those 5 blocks like that. Then the last thing you want to do is come to these sticky pistons, place observers coming out of both of them, and just blocks in front of those observers like that. And what you'll see is if we actually power this, then everything does indeed become completely flush with the wall, and it also opens up very, very nicely as well. It's a really clean animation. That was something I really wanted to go for when I was designing this door. Now, just before you go, I need to mention that if you want to move the input for this door, so obviously in the intro I just had the input here, but if you wanted it somewhere else, for example, which I'm sure you will since this is a perfect method of making a hidden piston door, you're actually going to want to, if you have the input as a repeater or a torch or a comparator, then you're actually going to want to decrease these repeaters to 2 ticks of delay. So currently they're on 3, and you'll be able to see that it's a little bit slow. It's not really noticeable, it still does work, but it's a little bit slow. So you can just decrease those repeaters to 2 ticks of delay, but only if you're using a repeater, torch, or comparator. Otherwise, you can keep the delays exactly the same. So if you're using a player input like a button or a lever or a sticky piston with a redstone block on it, for example, then you can keep those delays exactly the same as I have them to start with. Anyway, that's just about it for day number 17 of the Redstone Advent Calendar. We're so close to finishing. It's a little bit exciting because that does mean we're getting closer to Christmas, but at the same time I've really enjoyed doing this series, and so it's a little bit disappointing to see it go, but I really hope you're enjoying it so far. If you are, please consider subscribing. I don't ask that very often, but just while I'm here, why not? That's just about it for me. That's all I've got time for this episode, and I'll see you tomorrow for day number 18. Bye bye.